The way a designer is portrayed in the movies is not really how it is. Come to think of it, what I thought a designer's life would be like when I graduated from school is not really how it is. So, what's really real? I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that how fashion designer is portrayed in Hollywood is not the real deal. But what did surprise me is that what I thought my life would be like when I graduated is so not what I've experienced. So let's talk about some fashion myths, 6 to be exact, that people think about being a fashion designer and the truth as experienced by someone who's worked in New York's fashion industry for over 20 years. Okay, look, there is some truth to this. When you first start your season, you might take some bigger shopping trips. And as a designer, you're always in the stores, seeing what's new, what's selling. Some may even travel to another country to get inspiration. But let me tell you about those shopping trips. The novelty can wear off really quickly. If this is your umpteenth trip to Europe, it may not be as exciting as when you were single, 20-something, and it's your first trip. You're shopping all day long, and it's not like you're leisurely shopping for yourself. So what you're looking for and what you buy is a little different. And many times you're in and out of a city within a day or two. Sometimes we would shop with our buyer, and that was an interesting experience because, again, you're not just leisurely shopping. And it feels like a day of you being on, It was an enjoyable day, especially as the years went on and we got friendlier with the people we were working with. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't slightly relieved when the day was over. Famed designer of Lafayette 48, Edward Wilkinson, is a graduate of Parsons, a former designer for Calvin Klein and Donna Karan, and also a very good friend of Donna Karan's. And his designs are favorites of Oprah and Queen Latifah. Yet he can't sew a stitch. Sewing, interestingly enough, is a nice to have, but not a need to have skill for a fashion designer. What's more important is understanding construction. Understanding how garments are put together will aid in helping you draw your designs and help a pattern maker and a sample maker understand how to make a physical garment for you. If you're a follower of this channel, you already know that this one is a myth. Many designers will create hand sketches and some may draw illustrations, but whether you're in corporate or you have your own brand, your flat sketch is what's most important. There are different types of sketches that designers use, and I talk about them in this video, but the flat sketch is the one used in your tech pack and the one that's going to show all the details needed to create your product. I remember my first day of work. I was so overdressed. Everyone at the job was in jeans, t-shirts, maybe nice tops, but it was very casual. Now, I will say that my background is mostly activewear, and many designers take a cue from the company they work for to decide how to dress every day. But most designers are not dressing in designer clothes to go to work. I truly believed this when I graduated, but I didn't realize until working in the industry for a while that a fashion show is a marketing tool. Fashion shows are for brand awareness, which is why many times they're so over the top. And most of the garments that walk the runway aren't even sold. And now that we have social media, the traditional fashion show is becoming less and less important. Bottom line is that a fashion show is not a must-have to sell your products. I think that as creatives, we want to create. But a business has to consider what the customer wants, i.e. what's selling. So even though you may love something in your line, if it's not selling, you got to get rid of it. I remember getting our merchandising plan each season and cringing at the ratio of carry forward styles, meaning styles that are already designed and are carried forward into the current season in new colors, to new styles, which of course are styles that we got to design that season. There were always significantly less new styles, and I hated that back then, but I fully understand it now. Think about how you shop in your closet. How many items are very similar, even the same, but maybe in a different color? And how many really designed, tricked up styles do you have? I'm gonna guess that you have more items that are similar than tricked up. Most of us do. So unless you're designing for Lady Gaga or Beyonce, you don't have to come up with a brand new collection each season. Yes, you have some new styles, but not the entire line. So there you have it, the myth and the reality. Not quite what you expected. I know it wasn't for me. Realizing it's not all glitz and glamour was like having some cold water thrown in my face. But it also made the job of a fashion designer a little less intimidating, and that's when I really started to have more fun. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out the links in the description to take a digital fashion class with me and to grab one of my freebies. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.